The 2024-25 winter season has seen a surge of cold and flu cases across the U.S. It's estimated up to 50 million people have caught the flu, with nearly half visiting the doctor to address their symptoms. But what if there was a way to stop the spread of cold and flu before you're ever exposed? Dr. Anna Maria Temple joining us with a couple of ways that you can do just that. Dr. Temple, good morning.
Good morning. So great to be here.
It is nice for you to be here as well. Everyone is talking about viruses and germs and coughing and all the things out there. But you're saying if we make a couple adjustments at home before we ever leave, we can at least slow the process down before it starts.
Right. So, I mean, we're not never going to get sick, but could we decrease the amount of colds and viruses that we're going to get this season? It's been a doozy. I mean, not just on TV and social media. It's been a doozy.
Yeah, in real life in the medical community. All right, let's start with number one. I didn't see this one coming a mile away, Dr. Temple. Stop using bleach. What does that have to do with anything?
I know, because the norovirus, right, the stomach bug is also going around. Everybody's like, what?
Yeah.
However, a study in Europe surveyed over 9,000 children in different European countries in homes where bleach products were used to clean, and they found that in those homes the children had 20% more flu, 37% more recurrent tonsillitis, and 18% more other illnesses.
What's the connection with bleach? Is there a chemical in it that we're breathing in that's making respiratory illnesses worse?
That's right. So the chemical in bleach, when we inhale it and we come in contact with it and we touch it because we put it on counters, actually comes into our bodies, is very toxic and inflames our immune system.
So what's the alternative? Hypochlorous acid.
Right. That's a mouthful. And so that is actually vinegar and salt, and they put it together with like electricity. Force of Nature is one of these companies that has it for home cleaning, and it's approved by the EPA and shown to decrease flu, COVID, and norovirus by over 99.9%.
All right, put that in the grocery cart. Moving on, fruits and veggies.
Well, so how many times can we talk about increasing more fruits and veggies in our diet? But a study showed that people who were eating the American diet, which is waffles, toast, bread, and fast food, changed to a Mediterranean diet, which is fruits, vegetables, nuts, and some meats, had 87% reduction in antibiotic use and 57% reduction in cold and flu illnesses.
Oh, there we go. If you can't make it to the Mediterranean, bring it into your kitchen then. This is a tough one for me. Less sugar.
I know, right? Remember, I'm the fun police.
I know.
However, a Loma Linda study showed that 100 grams of added sugar can decrease your immune system for up to 5 hours.
That's like 8 tablespoons of sugar.
That is. And most people are like, my kids don't eat 8 tablespoons of sugar. So I thought, let's break it down. Because this is what my children used to eat. If we look in lunch boxes, 1 Go-Gurt plus 1 Uncrustable, 1 Nature's Bar, 1 juice, a little packet of the Little Bites, and a bowl of cereal is 100 grams.
That's 8 tablespoons of sugar?
That's 8 tablespoons of sugar, and this is what I used to feed my children on the regular, and they were sick all the time.
Sugar lowers your immune system, so try to kick that out of the house. All right, a humidifier. I haven't used one of these in forever.
I know. So a lot of people know, like, I'm going to use a humidifier because I have a cold congestion, I have dry skin, so they use it in their bedrooms. Great. However, fabulous studies done on flu virus and cold viruses. Viruses don't like to be wet. So when they looked at studies, when we had indoor air humidity, that about 23%, 7 out of the 10 viruses survived. When we increased the humidity to over 40%, only 2 out of the 10 viruses survived. So wet air in common areas and classrooms will actually render the viruses ineffective.
Is the bedroom a good place to put that?
Well, we want to do in a common area because that's where we're all talking and spreading. And I'd love to see this in classrooms where all the kids are like, That's
exactly what they're doing, by the way. All right, this is interesting. This is a big old air filter. So cleaning the air is very important as well.
Yeah, but you can't just buy any air filter because, I mean, right, you go on Amazon, like, what is the thing that I get? You want an NSF certified air filter. And that shows that it decreases, and third-party tested, to show that it decreases flu, COVID, RSV, and respiratory viruses by 99%.
We've got to clean the air before we take it into our body. So that is very important. NSF certified. Finally, we brought the running shoes. I have a feeling that walking, exercising, what does that have to do with keeping us healthy?
Right. So a couple of things. Number one, when you sit, it's cold and wintry, and you have wintry mix, and you want to sit on your couch and watch Netflix.
Right.
Well,
or Queen City News.
Or Queen City, of course, obviously.
Right. Yeah, right.
But the immune system is like, oh, really sleepy, because our mitochondria, powerhouse of the cell, gets really sleepy.
Oh, I hate that.
So when you go walking, it energizes the mitochondria, which energizes the immune system. Furthermore, they did studies on children who are moving, and they showed that just 1,000 steps per day decreases the duration of cold and flu by 4 days. And then I did a little research, like how long does it take the average child to complete 1,000 steps per day?
How long?
11 minutes.
That's it.
But do you know that the average American child is outside for only 4 to 6 minutes per day?
Listen, even on a day like today, when we're suggesting that you stay home, and a lot of schools are out of school because of the weather, my wife does this in the kitchen and living room. Just do some laps in your kitchen. I mean, 11 minutes. Everyone can do 11 minutes. And if that can keep you healthy, for every 1,000 steps, it's like 4 days less of having a cold, which is mind-blowing. So, okay, parents out there, grandparents, we are the role model for the younger generation. So if they're watching you do nothing, they're going to do nothing. We got a lot to do. This was only 6 steps, so thank you very much. We got to get the mitochondria active.
We got to activate the mitochondria, the powerhouse of the cell. All my people who've done high school biology know this.
I know that. All my people know. Dr. Temple, thank you
Such
for
a great
keeping us healthy. I appreciate that. How about that? I mean, that makes me ready to go and get